Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Prayer warriors, we really need you on your knees. We have a big prayer request and just a major concern that we could really use some prayer for. So today, for the second time this year, we had a cop come up to us and tell us that Thomas could not be on the bike with us because of his age and size. And our motorcycle is our only form of transportation unless we take a taxi, which is a $2 ride, and on some days that would end up being a $10 trip, which is a lot here. So we could really just use your prayers. All we have is our motorcycle. Dan cannot drive stick, so it is not an option for us to borrow one of the SIL vehicles because they are all manual. And on Mondays and Thursdays, we pick Thomas up from school, and then we take him to speech, and then Dan and I go to the mall while Thomas is at speech, and then we pick him up from speech, and then we go back to the mall to eat supper, and then we go home. So it's just a lot of back and forth and craziness. And guys, honestly, we're so grateful and thankful that we got away with a warning with both times, but if they're really serious about enforcing this law, what they do here is if you get a ticket, they could take your license, and then you have to go to the police station and get your license, and it's a mess, and it's a process. So please join us in praying that somebody would provide a vehicle for us to either borrow on Mondays and Thursdays when Thomas has speech so that we can just do all that back and forth, or that somebody would provide a vehicle for us to buy. We were looking into purchasing a vehicle earlier, but I don't know if that's still gonna work out. And guys, it's not easy just having our motorcycle. There's 3 of us, and that's just not easy in general. And then for this so-called law that sometimes gets enforced, but then other times doesn't, and if you're white, you seem to stick out even more compared to being Filipino. And yeah, please pray. Today, it's Monday here right now, and it's evening, so tomorrow's Tuesday. So we have Tuesday and Wednesday to figure out a way to have a car for Thursday to get Thomas to speech. Otherwise, it's a lot of taxis and a lot of craziness and just a big, gigantic mess. So please, please, please join us in prayer that somebody would provide a car for us to use on Mondays and Thursdays, or somebody would sit there and say, hey, I have a car for sale and I'm willing to work with you to pay for it. So please, please, please be in prayer with us that the Lord would provide a car ASAP. We need it now. We needed it yesterday, and it needs to be automatic. Thank you so much for your prayers. Keep them coming. Thanks.